Welcome back to the IRS Radio Hour with attorney Stephen Leahy. Stephen has helped hundreds of Chicagoans recover from financial disaster, and he wants to help you and your family. There are resolutions, and you will hear about all those resolutions during today's informative discussion on the IRS Radio Hour on AM 560 The Answer. Now, here's your host, attorney Stephen Leahy.
'Cause I'm the tax man.
I am the tax man, and I am Stephen Leahy, attorney Stephen Leahy, here on AM 560, The Answer, joined by Deborah Schreiner and Jim Leahy on the IRS Radio Hour, and my favorite segment.
And now, here's that man with a head just crammed full of knowledge, Mr. Know-It-All.
That's right,
like
ladies
that,
and
didn't you,
gentlemen, Mr. Know-It-All, the segment where attorney Stephen Leahy gives us his infinite wisdom on all things IRS-related
We didn't work
issues.
that out. Debbie and I didn't work
make
that out.
sense,
That
was really
same
good.
minds.
That felt really good.
That was good.
Really good.
Jim's been working on that for years.
It has been yours, 3 years.
I guess it has been. So here's the question this week is I have a business and I, as S corporation, when are those tax returns due? That's a good question, don't you think, Jim? Do you know the answer?
Every quarter?
No. Tax returns, like your personal tax returns. When are your personal tax returns due this year, Jim? Do you remember? I just told you.
April 17th.
April 17th. And that's because this year, this is my favorite, Emancipation Day is a Washington, D.C. holiday. And when Emancipation Day falls on a Friday, which is April 15th. No, it's April 14th, I believe. Yes. And when it falls on a Friday, they celebrate it on a Saturday. But when it falls on a Saturday or on a Sunday, then they celebrate it on Monday. And so that's the 15th. The 14th is a Sunday. So then they're going to celebrate it on the 15th. No, that's wrong.
Whatever. You're confusing everybody, just like how confusing it is. It's
anyway,
due April 17th.
They're celebrating
Day.
it Monday the
Monday.
Monday the 16th, and then the next day is the 17th, and that's the day your taxes are due.
So you're due on Tuesday the 17th.
Tuesday the 17th. And then because now again, April 15th falls on Sunday, so they would usually make it on Monday, but because it's Emancipation Day, then it goes to Tuesday, which is the 17th. But business taxes, and this is the question, are due on March 15th. So if you haven't filed your business taxes, it's too late. You're late. Okay?
Oh, really?
Doesn't mean don't file them, right? You still have to get them filed. But I get this a lot in that people, well, I thought it was April 15th, like personal taxes. No. It's not April 15th. And recently they changed the rules that said now your partnership tax returns are also due on March 15th. And the reason why that is when many businesses like S corporations and partnerships, the profits or what are imputed to the individual. So you have to do that first. You have to do your business taxes first to see what the taxable income for the owners is going to be. So you need that month in between first to complete the business returns, determine what is imputed to the owners, and then the owners can do their personal returns because that's who pays taxes. On an S corporation, the S corporation generally doesn't pay any taxes because they don't have a profit, because any profit is imputed to the individual, and the individual pays taxes. Now, this is kind of unique now because they changed. Now there's going to be a big difference between corporate taxes and because they reduced them to 21%.
There's a lot going on here.
And I know, and personal tax returns, which might be as high as 35 or higher than that, 37, I think. Okay, so now a lot of the reasons why you would have an S corp might be gone now with lower tax, but I don't want to get into that.
Yeah,
but anyway, these are all considerations, is my point. Okay, and you have to think about this. So if you haven't filed your business taxes, better get on it. Okay, because you got to be able to finish those before you do your personal returns, and you want to get your personal returns done. So if you have years behind you, and this is a lot of my clients have years that they haven't done their taxes because 1 year falls into 2, falls into 3, and then they get caught into this trap, and all of a sudden one of my first
cascading issue.
Cascading, exactly. One of my advice to people is try to start get in compliance today. So if you have unfiled tax return, let's work to get them done by the 17th of April. Your personal taxes, get you in compliance this year, or at least file an extension. Now, how many times people come to see me and say, "Oh well, I haven't filed in 3 or 4 years, but every year I ask for an extension." Well, it doesn't extend it forever. It just extends it till the next October 15th.
Helped out fight the IRS. And we also have Open Tax Resolution.
Facebook page.
312.
Facebook page.
Facebook and also phone number 312-664.
They have a phone?
312-664-6649. And remember, visit ChicagoTaxTeam.com. It's going to be your hub to fight the IRS. Now, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned because after the commercial break, we're going to wrap this show up IRS radio style here on AM 560.
The answer.